the ones I remember. What was the guy that got the snakes? David or Devin or?
Albert.
Albert.
Yeah,
Okay,
man, he was weird.
And I was there.
This guy was Charles Manson revisited. I swear to God.
I was there. He's in the shower. I think this is the Horizon Center. And he's slapping the snake on the head. And he's slapping and it bit him. And in like, I'm trying not to exaggerate, in a second and a half, there was a huge, dark, black piece of thing on him. Poison. So I remember Jake. I think it was a SummerSlam or something, and it was okay. So we're coming to Chicago, you know. And Vince says, as Vince gets, well, Hunter, you tell Jake I want a big snake, not a big one. I want a big snake.
Coliseum, man. Richfield Coliseum.
Okay, pick it up from there.
Dad, I'm like, you're going to kill my fucking gimmick, man. Letting all four of these guys carry this thing with me,
But just a second, remember, I was there. Remember when it was in
demolition?
Jake, when it was in its case?
Crate. In its crate.
Okay?
Yeah, they brought it in with a goddamn forklift. That should have been a clue right there.
So you got to just pick us up with you opening it before you had to get Neihart. And go ahead.
Yeah. They started prying the lid off this fucking crate. And I'm like, goddamn, maybe I went too far. Because I didn't want these guys to carry the snake because they would kill my gimmick, right? I mean, I was right there.
Yeah.
But, telling Albert to bring something that nobody could carry, I should have considered Albert more thoroughly. And we kept prying that lid off, and it's got these long friggin' nails, and we get about half the nails off, and all of a sudden the top just goes boom, and it flies through the air, and this goddamn monster Godzilla comes out.
Oh my!
And the fucking head, man, was like as big as my waist, and that's no exaggeration.
No, sir. I saw
it. And this thing come out, and I'm like, holy Jesus.
Remember when it opened its mouth?
Yeah, he didn't any of us.
Holy
jumps up and grabs it around the neck, and the thing is picking him up off the ground and slapping him on the concrete.
I'm
like, exit stage left. I'm getting out of here. And the only guy going up to help was like Neidhart, or maybe Haku, because Haku was like, dinner, I don't know. And Neidhart was just fucking stoned. He didn't have a clue.
So you got it back in the crate, right?
Well, they did. I didn't. I was long gone. And Vince was screaming, no need. Get out of here. And the thing shit, too. Remember that shit? Oh, my God. Snake shit is the foulest shit. It's worse than your own baby shit,
And so then the priceless thing is, okay, so I think Albert gets you another snake. You go in, you go to work, everybody goes to work, and we're finished. Yeah. We leave. And what do we leave? The crate with the snake.
Yeah. Damn straight, bro.
So
I wasn't hearing that shit.
There's all kinds of rumors about, like, Juan, the janitor, 2 weeks later going, I wonder what's in the box. Opens the box. No more Juan.
Yeah.
Oh, we had some fun.
Man. He was weird, but I remember he had to fly into Omaha to bring in this snake one time, and he'd been working with me for about 2 years at the time, and we'd gotten over the rough edges wherever he used to like bring me this thing. Go, hey Jake, this is going to really kill somebody. I'm like, Albert, it's phony. It's wrestling. I actually like that guy. If you kill him, I can't make money with him. Do not kill my Steamboat. I love Steamboat. I didn't want to fucking have to go to work with anybody else. I'm on a Steamboat, man. Are you serious? It's like driving a fucking Mercedes compared to driving a 67 Volkswagen van,
One time, Albert, I was having problems with a guy. And Albert come and said, hey, listen. He said, see this snake here? Just put him in his mailbox. He won't make it back to the house. No, Albert.
He'll be dead. Yeah, he'll be dead.
He'll be dead. I said he'll be dead.
We were in Omaha, and I wanted to do the nice thing, for the guys. I took him out to the strip joint, and he seems to have him having a good time. Uh-huh. And I said, hey, Albert, pick one of the girls, and I'll pay for it, man. You have a good time tonight. And he's, no, dude, I just got to take my snakes. I'm like, wait a minute. What did you say? I just kind of dig my relationship with the snake. I'm like, okay, it's time for me to go home.
Moving on.
Yeah, I'm not sharing a room with that motherfucker. Hell no. And then he goes does the Boy Scout gig where he's doing it for the community thing, and he's like telling the Boy Scouts, snakes are to be loved, they're to be respected. The main thing is you always keep your eye. Oh my God, it just bit me. This is a Mexican rattlesnake. We're going to have a problem here because I'm sure there's no anti-venom for Mexican rattler in Stamford, Connecticut. Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to explain to you what I'm going through and till the ambulance gets here, and that way you'll know what to do if you're ever going through. Right now, my heart is palpitating very fast. The poison in my system. Oh my God! He's like, if I smoke cigarettes, it'd be a good thing to smoke a cigarette because that will slow your heart rate down. There's like 15 kids. Hey, here, man, I got one. And it's fucking Boy Scouts, right? They're offering him cigarettes.
Oh, you're killing me.
No, man, I swear to God, bro.
Oh, 30 Boy Scouts saying, here, have a cigarette.
Here's a joint too. What the fuck, And,
holy shit.
Yeah. Times are tough, man. But he had one biting man one time that it rotted all the fucking meat off his finger. It's really cool. It's his middle fingers. Like when he shot you the bone, man. He looked cool. Looked really gnarly,
Yeah.
But I remember going to the hospital and seeing him, and one of the things it did whenever the poison hit him, it burst all the tiny capillaries in his eyeballs. So his eyes were like blood red, but like just really rough, like rumbly looking shit. I mean, this guy was a freak, And
yeah,
then,
he was.
He wound up going to Florida, and he still is working for a gator and a gator farm that collects venom from poisonous snakes.
Yeah.
And he's got like 200 cobras down there. He's milking, And I remember the hurricane went down through there, and I tried to get a hold of him for a couple of weeks. Couldn't find him, man. But man, that fucking hurricane got his ass, right? Yeah. So then I finally get in touch with him. I said, man, are you all right? Man, I'm having the best time of my life. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, well, all the shit we had when the hurricane hit, man, it just blew those buildings apart. So all that shit's like running around free. I'm like, okay, so you got 200 cobras and rattlesnakes and all this shit running free.
I'm standing on my chair right now, Jake.
Yeah, I know, bro. He's like, because I get to find them. I'm like, dude, you really need fucking help.
He had like 200 snakes in his house.
Yeah.
He said, would you like to come over and sleep? No, I don't. I don't want to take a poop because I know a snake will come right out of there and grab me by my balls.
Hey, here's a funny one for you, Roddy. I was in Australia.
Yeah.
And what's the Thundertooth Liger?
Yes.
He came over here, and I had the snake. And he fucking goes goofy, man. He's like, no, it's very bad, very bad. And he demands another dressing room.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So he gets on the other side of the Coliseum. And this went on for a couple of nights. Well, one night, we're like Melbourne or someplace, and I let the snake out in the shower, as I used to do, and let him play in the water a little bit. Well, I went back in to get the snake, and the snake was gone. I'm like, what the fuck? Not cool.
Party
foul. It was
foul.
a cobra.
Party
it was
foul.
about a 7-foot cobra. And I'm like, well, fuck it, I lost the snake, so what? Fuck it, Didn't do any more about it. Until we see a naked chap running across the arena. It seems that snake went down my toilet and came up in his toilet.
Holy shit.
And as he came out of the shower, the snake come out and had his head out of the toilet.
Holy cow. Oh.
Yeah, and he flew back to Japan immediately.
I would imagine. Right?
Yeah. I'm surprised he waited for the airplane. He just ran back to Japan.
That's got to be like your worst nightmare.
Oh, my God.
Coming out of the pipes of the toilet.
Yeah. I've had some bad dreams, man. To be honest, Roddy, I'm terrified of snakes.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of them. Yes, I always have been. I've always hated the fucking things. But that's what happens when you smoke dope and come up with good ideas. You don't take into account that you're terrified of the damn things. I mean, I came up with that idea, and I was like, man, that'd be like so cool. If a guy's like had a snake, man, his name was like Jake the Snake. Oh, that's really cool. And next thing I know, I'm spouting my mouth off, not remembering that I'm terrified. Well, you know how it is when you get to Vince. He's like, we got this idea of, you're carrying a snake. I'm like, well, I don't really dig snakes, man. Well, that's too bad because we got this idea of this guy's going to make a shitload of money and his name's going to be Jake the Snake. I'm like, well, it's my name. He's like, but if you don't like snakes, and I'm like, well, I don't really, but and he's like, man, we wanted to wear spandex. I don't wear spandex, man. I wear, karate pants,
Yeah.
And I don't do lace-up boots because that, Vince, think about this, a 30-year career, and you spend 15 minutes a night lacing up boots.
Yes.
You know what it adds up? I don't want to be at the pearly gates and God looks at me and goes, are you a stupid motherfucker that spent 6 months of your life lacing up boots? You're a fucking idiot. You're going to hell.
You're going to hell.
Yeah, you're just being stupid.
Yeah. Is Damien still alive?
I don't know. Several of them wound up on the inside of my car. I made seat covers and headliners out of them.
You killed me. It's like, is Colton, my son Colton, still alive? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't care.